Infinite Tarot 888. This message is for Aries. Now, what's going on, Aries? Some of you guys, I just feel this energy of you still winning. I don't know what you're doing, Aries, but a lot of you guys have stayed focused on what you want. Even if you've had this energy, for some of you guys, it's been conflict after conflict. You may have somebody that's trying to hang on to you, and these cards came out, or that wants to hang on to you. But I think you're going to rethink that. With the devil coming out like this, and then the Seven of Swords, it's almost like you're going to choose your battles wisely, is what I'm hearing. You're going to stay in this boss mode. Look at this. On your throne. And for a lot of you, Aries, man, I'm looking around. It's almost like you're looking around. I don't even think you want to be seen. You just calling the shots acá from behind the scenes is what I'm hearing. For a lot of you guys, you're already in this 10 of Wands. It's like, all right, man or female. After all this bullshit, you might have went, through this in the past, but you already went through the 10 of Wands. It's almost like, all right, I'm gonna put these to use. You picking up all these lessons, and you're gonna say, all right, let me build something with it, or let me see how I can help or how I can navigate through life with them. So I see you, completion right there. And I just keep hearing freaking amazing for a lot of you guys. The way you handled some of these challenges. Now, I'm here, it wasn't easy. Pero Aries, a lot of people like, what the fuck? You were supposed to die. You were supposed to not make it. For some of you guys, you were supposed to make it. You were supposed to be in jail. Como le cites, how you do it? Aries, Sun, Moon, virus. Venus, anywhere in your chart. Jupiter, Saturn, donde sea. Just the fact that you just taking charge. A lot of you guys are just moving in silence is what I'm hearing. And I'm hearing the first shall be last, and the last shall be first. So you might have been dealing with people that were just pushing you to the side. You might have been dealing with situations where everything went left. Like, what the hell? Out of the blue is what I'm hearing. So stay focused. Keep that vision. Some of you guys are learning to embrace the spiritual journey, to be like, you know what? Fuck it. In the past, Infinite, I used to be fucking wanting to know everything. When is this going to happen? When is that? All these things. You could go through 7 things. And then at the end of the day, you were pissed off. Damn. Pinche reading said I was going to have somebody with me. And look, I still have the 10 of Swords right there, the 9 of Swords. Ain't nobody with me right there. And for some of you guys, you just focused on your money. But what good does it do your money if you're in the house? Look. Or maybe you're dealing with somebody like that. He may be stacking paper. She may be stacking paper, but it may be for something else. No te preocupes. If this is you, you may be dealing with the earth sign. That's the 7 of Pentacles. You got water right there, and you got air. You know what? And then you got the 10 of Pentacles. Some of you guys, with this High Priestess, this could be a mother figure that's watching you and going like, what is fucking Aries doing? For some of you guys, you just, there's an older figure right here and still watching you like, what is Aries doing? And Aries is like, man, I'm trusting the fucking process. Put it in the comments. I'm trusting the fucking process. And you're learning that divine time is going to play out. And some of you guys, when you start loving the spiritual journey, you're like, all right, everything could be burning down. Chingue su madre, let it burn down. If God, that's what He wants, let it burn down. In other words, you're moving out of this survival mode is what I'm hearing. For a lot of you guys, you were in survival mode, and then Aries, you felt, when you start to feel like this is anybody, but this is your reading right now. You start feeling the 10 of Swords, and then with the 10 of Wands, you already got your lessons, and then all this fucking betrayal. It's almost like, and I had a friend that she used to say this, no más falta que me mea un pinche perro. And in English translated, it was a girl that I used to date in the past. She used to say, when everything was going wrong, and I'd be like, man, chill out. And she would be like, nah, this and that. All I need is a dog to piss. I'd be telling my dog, oh. But you're learning with this Wheel of Fortune right here. You're learning to shut that out. And you're going to focus. You're going to embrace first the spiritual journey. You're going to say, all right, so maybe I do have karmic debt. Maybe this is why these things are happening. Because some of you guys are in isolation. You don't feel the love. You may be like, man, everybody's distant. Everything's going wrong. Some of you guys are on different timelines. You may be feeling like this. And you see those two cups, but you're looking at God and you're like, but I don't want those two fuckers right there. And God's like, hey, just turn around. You know, they're not going to be there forever. I got something better for you. But for the meantime, you're going to be entertained right there. So this could be in love. Some of you guys have two options. And they're in the dark. Nobody knows. For some of you guys, you're going to get two options. Because I just heard somebody, I don't even have anybody. I've been in isolation. No. Get your ass out. You know? If you have karmic debt to pay, believe it. If you embrace this spiritual journey, you see all this darkness right here? Stay in this vibration where the clouds, the sun, you can still see it. Don't let this negativity just make your blessings disappear. Look at all this visitation. Yeah, you're going through karmic debt. Maybe it wasn't your fault. Maybe it is your fault. But look at all that darkness. You, God created you with all this yellow right here, this creativity. Some of you guys need to work on your sacral chakra. You know, meditate on that bitch. It's just, you know, if you can sit by a tree, hug the fucking tree and release all that negativity. For some of you guys, you're receiving a lot of negativity from past loves. They're just watching you. These are people that, you know, they wanted you unalive. Some of them are even bragging, I have your freaking money. But they're about to receive a freaking tower if you don't seek revenge. And I teach that. Why? Because this person intentionally, this is somebody very close to you. This wasn't just anybody. They had the combo and everything right there. And they're looking back. Ay, ay, ay. Aries. Sun, moon, rising, Jupiter, north node, anywhere in your chart. This person at one point, look how confident they were to get into your business, to get into your things. This person's energy might have shifted. Maybe your energy shift too. And I'm hearing this download. For a lot of you guys, Aries, you experience, if you were in a marriage or in a commitment, even with a sibling, friend, whatever. But I'm getting this download. It's almost like the universe flipped the switch on you guys. It could have even been with the family. Maybe you were more like masculine. If you're a man, you were just more masculine. If you're a woman, you're most likely very feminine. And it's almost like God switched the roles. And it was almost like a big test, or you're currently going through this test, is what I'm hearing. And this person, they either this is you, Aries, or you could have been dealing with the fire sign. Man or woman. And they just watched you. So let's say you were the blessing, like this person may have been in the Five of Pentacles when you met him, man or woman. And this is the fucking truth. Look. And it's almost this Joan of Arc right there. If you don't know, it's almost like they were drowning. They didn't have nowhere else to go. They probably were borrowing money, man or woman. And you had a lot of love for this particular person. You didn't want them to be going through drama. If this was a person that you met, maybe their partner was going to jail. Maybe this was a side piece, somebody you were getting to know, or maybe they weren't a side piece for a lot of you guys. But it was somebody that had a lot of conflict. they were starting to feel the, the change disappear. Because man, somebody goes to jail, especially if it's the breadwinner, but yeah, you're gonna feel it. For some of you guys, if for some of you females, you you depended on this particular person, your husband, your partner, whatever. I'm here, partner in crime, hijo de su madre. You're ride or die. And it's almost like God placed you into somebody's life, is what I'm hearing. Where they go? And this person shitted on you, man, is what I'm hearing. Look, all they brought was conflict. And what I'm hearing is like, you might have been there for them, for some of you guys emotionally. A lot of you guys taught them how to get their, maybe you helped them, you emotionally, hey, you got this, and they got their little job and they started to be able to fish, to get it on their own. And what's coming up on this reading is that this person forced you into this Five of Pentacles. And look how comfortable this bitch is or asshole. And I'm getting this energy. It's almost like they freaking hit you out of the blue. Like you weren't expecting this blow. And the reason I'm hearing, look, you have a passionate heart, this heart that you have. And for a lot of you guys, when you have money, people around you have money. Look, very balanced. And for a lot of you guys, you have major blessings. People hate on you. You just like, why does Aries have this? And da da da. It's your given nature, your vibration. And a lot of you guys, when going back to this switch, some of you guys, it's almost like God flipped the switch. That's what they're saying. You went into a feminine role. You had to heal feminine energy. What God has for you. This is why it's important for you to connect with the Creator, to learn how to manage, to allow God to guide you. I mean, I could tell you whatever here, anybody could tell you, but you want to have that intimate connection, that guidance. It's going to take self-love. Because a lot of you guys, y'all are fucking amazing. You have this unique energy. Of course, all of us have it. But there's something about you that when you walk in, I'm telling you, look, even in the fucking darkness, man, you shine. And those people that hate on you, I'm trying to think why. Look, every single person I'm hearing that came against you, you freaking helped them in whichever way. And look, they backstabbed you. But going back to this, they want me to address it. So the reason, and you're gonna find out, because it's gonna push you on your life purpose. And there's something that you need to heal. So when you start to forgive, you let go and you embrace this journey, you start to get rid of this negative energy. Because for a lot of you guys, your blessings are blocked. You're still in conflict within yourself. Some of you guys are in this Five of Pentacles, and some of you guys are just straight up pissed with this person that's watching you that just stole from you. But if you give it to God, whatever they took, it's not even gonna be. You're gonna look at it and be like, damn, what God has for me over here, what He's giving me, and I was fighting for that shit. Because a lot of them, not all of them, because God has the last say so, but they're about to experience a tower. The minute that you stop focusing on when are they gonna get it. Some of you guys are holding up that process. But that tower is going to come in. And other people are going to be there watching them. Oh, it's going to be nasty. So a lot of you guys, when you let go, forgive, forgive, be like, man, I forgive you, fucker. I always say that. So little by little, you let go of that anger, that resentment. because you want this blessing. You want this blessing to come in. Look, some of you guys, this darkness was covering up. You're starting to see the sun and you're embracing it and you're feeling this confidence. And it's almost like you're smelling good, you're feeling good, your aura is starting to fucking shine bright. Like before it had holes and everything. You could, some of you guys still feel that negativity, especially in the last couple of weeks. You might have been in this energy. You might want to go, confront somebody, but a lot of you guys, you held back, is what I'm hearing. So that's just the beginning. That's a little rant. So yes, some of you guys were dealing with somebody you might have helped, whether it was a relationship, whether it was a friendship, something you might have been just barely getting into it. Like for a lot of you guys, this particular person, one of them could have betrayed you with a friend. For my fellas, if you were seeing a woman, she could have did it just to piss you off. Some of them for money. Que gacho, don, que fuchi. Look, they wanted to be in this status. And so, if somebody throws them money, quick they go. For some of you, my ladies, you might have had a man that, they do anything for money, y ahí van chinga. And for some of you, you might have been dealing, for my ladies, you could have been dealing with somebody that had, mommy issues, mommy calls, and then it's almost like they forget that they have a wife. For my ladies, and I van in chinga, because mom calls or that, and they're fucking hauling ass. Hey, I'll be back later, this and that. And some of you guys are like, what the fuck? And for some of you fellas, you were dealing with the same shit. It's almost like you wanted to make a decision to go in a different route. I mean, in chinga, and then here, no, I gotta ask my mom. Bitch, you're 40 something years old. Some of you guys were dealing with people that old, even if you're 25, what the hell are you? I don't know. But some of you guys were dealing with that. So some of you guys, it just caused a lot of jealousy. Some of you guys, no más bullshit, no more BS is what I'm hearing. And you guys are gonna stand in your North Node. You're gonna figure that out, is what I'm hearing. If they left you in this, look at this. 5 to the 10, baby. So a lot of you guys, and then I have look at this. Look at that. 6. So in 6 days, something about June. Maybe you guys will meet somebody in June, or you'll work something out. But a lot of you guys are replacing fear. Some of you guys are letting go of fear, and it's almost like you're letting that shit go. It's like shit, and you're gonna learn something because you guys are in this energy and you're just hanging on there, and you're gonna learn. The only person or thing you should fear is God. Let that devil, let these fuckers come around. But when you put God first, mira, todo te va a salir bien. It's not gonna be easy. God ain't just gonna, hey, here you go. No, He's gonna discipline you. Some of us, for some of us, we get used to that shit. Because it shows us, it's almost like it's el amor de Dios. But I'm like, man, it gotta be that hard. And when you start to build that relationship, you're gonna be joking like that, and it's crazy. But I tell people, look, you could go about however you want with your religion. Because I get criticized from a few people, they're into this religion. Oh, they're like, hey, if you still drink, why are you still smoking? What are you doing? No, you don't believe in God. No, bro. No, sis. I tell them straight up. Some of them even stop dancing, for a religion. I'm like, what the hell? You used to be doing the quebradita y que pinches salsa, and no, now they can't do that because, or whatever, but whatever floats their boat. I tell them straight up, I said, look, God created me. He created me very unique. I'm not freaking perfect, but guess what? That's what I love about myself. And that's what God loves about me. So when He had to punish me a little bit to moderate, to calm down, but But even through this fire, even through this tribulations, I still offer to God. And I don't know, I'm sharing this with you guys. And this is what I had to talk with him. It's like, hey, you created me. Yeah, I got free will. But shit, I like excitement. I like this, you know. I don't probably go in, I'm not in the streets like that no more, pero now I'm like, I look back and I'm like, holy shit. And I had a, some of you guys are dumping your drink and you're looking back at your past, you're like, dude, I was with that person, that greedy ass person. So some of you guys might be even divorced, you might be separated, and you're looking back and you're trying to even offend people, is what I'm hearing. But you're looking back and it's almost like for reals, you, because some of you guys, this past person could have put you in this energy. Some of y'all were running for the cops. For my fellas, for my ladies, there's a few ladies that listen to my channel here or our channel, and y'all are cold. Y'all, this mentality is like y'all don't take shit from nobody. Hey, some of you were running from the law, and it's almost like God switched you. And I tell people, it's like, I have a few cousins, they're like, oh man, ¿cómo puedes hacer de Dios? I said, look, if Paul was a fucking killer, what makes you think God is not gonna, you know, forgive me or use me or forgive me, you know? And he's looking at me like, oh yeah, I forgot. So some of you guys are in this process. I think I'm picking up a lot of you guys. You're focusing on a past situation, and it might have hurt. I don't blame you. Some of you guys you're looking at it, and it's like, nah, I don't want that shit. And God is with you right there, watching you. You're using your intuition, and I saw the moon card right here. So what was in the dark, you're gonna use your intuition, and some of y'all don't need to know. And look, it says, "Don't say I won't." Where was it? Was it this one? Some of you guys are waiting on God. Proverbs 20:22. Something might have happened around that. Maybe you started getting into your spirituality. Your awakening started. It says, "Don't say I will get even for this wrong," because some of you guys might have been wronged. For a lot of us, it's been a while, more than 22. But for some of you guys, you still have this anger. You're in this energy, and you're learning to release it, to really trust. You're gonna, maybe by this is gonna bring you clarity. Something could have happened 2 houses down. Maybe Sancho was there. Sancho was there. You could have been the Sancho or Sancho. But look, and if they were, you might have even had to jump out the fucking window and your pinche calzones and everything. And you remember that day. You look back and you're like, fuck, I was doing the crazy shit, because this could have even happened when you were younger, or currently is happening. Pinche Sancho or Sancho. And you're looking back and you're like, wow. But yes. So you're gonna be, look, this is you being optimistic. This is you embracing who God created you to be. Yeah, moderate it. Talk to God. He'll tell you what to change. A lot of you guys, like for me, I take pride in how God made me. I mean, no me paso de listo, or I don't try to overdo it. But a lot of you guys are in this energy. You're really gonna look, and you're gonna be. This is where it's gonna bring you into this connection with God, the universe, and it's gonna be freaking amazing. It's gonna be a process. You're gonna be thinking all these things, and this is what I like about this card, because it's almost like you're a freaking genius. Genie, you become that, and we'll get into it later on. But you start to become that. Ask, and you shall receive. But you got to clear your heart chakra. That resentment, you're blocking the damn pentacles right here. And some of you guys see that you're still drunk as fuck. You got to lower it down. You know, like, oh man, who could I get into with? No, chill out. Some of you guys have options. Yeah. Some of y'all look good as fuck. Yes. Put in the comments, I am sexy. I'm handsome. You know, love comes to you easily and effortlessly. Some of you guys, it's like you could tell, así vienen, you attract. But you're attracting narcissistic fuckers, and you're tired of that. So some of you guys, I see you guys, I'm picking up on this energy where you're going to bring that tower down, and you're going to look at this card from here on, and you're going to be like, ah, Otro pinche tower. Yes, that means I closed out a cycle. I broke a curse or a generational pattern. What's next? And you're going to be like with your sword, okay, God. And you start to bring this inner child out of you. Look at it. Yeah, I accomplished one thing. And you're supposed to have that inner child, come out. The self-love is going to be very important for you. Put it in the comments, baby, because I see you trusting the process. I see you letting go of fear for once. Because fear would make you go crazy. So y'all scared a lot of people with your fear. Y'all are like, well, they shouldn't have been fucking with me. Si saben cómo me pongo, like that TikTok. If they know how they are, but why did they invite you? But I see you guys still winning. I see people looking at you guys, Aries, and they're like, fucking Aries, and they're chitter chatting, gossiping. Did you see Aries? Have you seen Aries? No, fucker, or that girl. They're in a different world. So let's see. I got these cards right here. It says yes or no, maybe tarot. Let's see. We're gonna pull 3 cards, eh? I'm hearing start to be grateful. Like wake up every morning, throughout the day. God, I'm grateful for my health, my hair, my my handsomeness, my car, the air. Just the more you say it, the more points you're gonna get. And mean it. Use your emotions. You guys are gonna get into manifestation. You're taking steps. Okay, so chill. All right, let's pull 3 cards. We're gonna just pull them. This is your past, your present, y el futuro. Maybe something to do with lovers, man. We are like infinite, man. Where the fuck is Cupid? Where the fuck? Has he not been in my area? Okay, it says right here in the past, you might have been dealing with the Emperor. It says maybe. And for a lot of you guys, you were. Didn't I say earlier something about a side piece? But this also could be somebody that had the opportunity to get with you, either reconcile or get with you. Like you became free. And this person already has their luggage and they're walking up on you and they're like, oh shit. This could have happened in the past. And for some of you guys, it's happening right now. They're like, holy shit, I am too late. And some of you guys are having a partner now, man or female. It says leadership within families and relationships, fairness and personal responsibility. Ooh, you guys are stepping into that, but you still got to go through the fire. God is going to purify you. So let's see. Let's see. What's the vibe on that? Let's pull just 3 cards or whatever comes out. Hold on. Hit the like button, share, subscribe. Aries, for a lot of you guys, y'all started to really change up on this spiritual journey. Some of y'all just partied the fuck, for your season. Some of you guys are still crudo. It says boundaries. So in the past, you started to put boundaries. Maybe you were dealing with somebody that was just disrespectful. You might have said enough is enough. Aries, I'm picking up on this energy. For some of you guys, if you were not happy with this particular person, now I'm getting 2 energies, 2 downloads. Some of you guys might have been in a marriage and it just was, maybe you had a partner that was just always against you. Secretly in competition is what I'm hearing. And it's almost like, look, it says right here, you were always in good vibes, and Aries, you just always wanting to do something. Hey, let's go here. Nah, you might even work with this particular person or close by. Or some yes, some no. And it was always like this confusion back and forth. Okay, we'll go here. Some of y'all just bumped in. God put somebody right there. So this could have been a side piece for some of you guys that you, or just somebody new that comes into your life. For some of you guys, you're reconciling back and your side piece is too late. And they're looking at you like, what the hell? They're supposed to come in with this. apology. And I'm telling you, look, it could have been a soulmate, but it's too late. In this picture right here, it says maybe. And somebody, for a lot of you guys, the emperor was, isn't this you? We saw it in these cards. Somebody wanted to knock you off your throne. And it was just a test. God was testing both of y'all. So if this particular person got their masculine, if you were a woman and you men, if y'all were dealing with a woman and they all of a sudden they grew a pair of nuts, holy shit, you're like, what the hell? All right, I know how to handle these fuckers out here that betray me, in the street. But what do you do with this? Your family. Some of you guys, your brothers, your sisters, some of you guys, even your parents. Look, envy. What do you do? How do you handle it? And it might have tripped you out. Like, what? And if you went through legalities, is what I'm hearing. It's like, what the hell? And a lot of you guys, you might have stepped in jail for a little bit. Some of you guys were facing a lot of time, is what I'm hearing. But it was all out of envy, resentment. They felt trapped or they wanted you trapped. But you crossed the line. And this is when you might have said, you know what? And it could have been, your kids could have been there, is what I'm hearing. I'm picking up on this energy like, damn, se me bajó ahorita. They may be paranoid. They're watching how, like, all the things they said about you, just how are you still out? How are you still alive? This person is insecure, the one that took from you. If they took from you, you got a divorce and they took from you, a lot of you guys are angry. You were like, what the hell? And you might say, this is an injustice. And I said it earlier. What God has for you is better what you left behind. Because God ain't going to let anything that's for you just get away. No, He has something better. But you also have to prove you have faith. Get on your purpose. Push forward. You have whatever you experience is how you're going to help other people. But you got to help yourself first. You got to understand it. You got to embrace it. Put it in the comments. I love my freaking spiritual journey. Say it repeatedly. Say I'm awesome, man. You can say those affirmations. Soy chingón, soy chingona. I am handsome. Money comes to me easily and effortlessly. El amor también. Love comes to me easily and effortlessly. I am divinely protected. So in the past, yes, or maybe this is present for some of you guys. For a lot of you guys, you may have a child that's an Aries. And maybe you went through a separation. Maybe you spent some time from a fellas or even women in jail, and or a separation unnecessary. Some of you guys had to deal with no contact, and I think that's a bunch of bullshit. When there's people that put restriction, because dude, we're not the same people even in a week or two. Imagine if you have 2 year or even 1 year zero contact. Man, you lose that energy within your kids. And when you get to the point where you want to be right here, you have wishful thinking, but it ain't the same. And it's almost, there's a separation. If you have a son, if you're dealing with a son or a daughter, and they're distant from you, yeah, they're a little angry. Whatever the other parent is telling them is what they're believing. And the advice that I'm hearing, give them to God. They're not yours. Some of you guys are going to learn this. That's why God pulled you out and you're sitting there alone. Because God has said, hey, He's jealous as fuck. This is long reading. I got to get to it. Come on, look. In the present moment, yes, temperance. You're healing. And look at that diamond. This is, for a lot of you guys, this is you and source, God, the universe. For some of you guys, it is new love coming in. A period of harmony, peace, taking a balanced approach to resolve conflict. So some of you guys, you're going to learn how to just not let emotions fuck with you no more. And it's going to piss them off because they're toxic as fuck. Is what I'm hearing. They left you this energy and they're going to be like, dude, we don't like this new version of Aries. Some of you guys are blocking them and they don't like it because you're healing. You're healing. You're in the process because some of you guys are still leash out. You leave them puzzled. Put it that way. You're going to leave them puzzled. As you move forward, look at this. Death. What did I say? You're still winning. Put it in the comments, Aries. You're gonna say no to the bullshit. And they're gonna be like, damn. And some of you guys, this is you, man or woman, you change the roles. You know your worth. You know your purpose. You know that what you had to leave behind is in the past. Maybe God gave an opportunity to that person. If you're waiting on somebody from your past, a lover, a spouse, sibling, work opportunity, something. It's like, nah, God put it to death. They had an open window. They had time. But maybe they were just prideful and they didn't want to smell the roses. A lot of them just stayed in this conflict. And that conflict's coming in big time. For a lot of you guys, you're going to be what you thought was happening was happening. You're going to find out in this karma. Because a lot of you guys, they did it out of envy. If you might have got into a relationship, you didn't do it out of spite, but somebody did. They caused a lot of chaos. They had a love affair, but they did it out of pettiness, envy. Yeah, that's karma. So let God handle that shit. Some of you guys are gonna step into this energy of a glow up, new opportunities. You gotta let go of the past. This I'm telling you, I feel a lot of you guys. You're gonna let go of at least for me, I took my time. I said, you know what? Fuck this shit. I want to break these generational curses. I want to study them. And I took that time. I want to stack my money. I want to do this. I got to get back on my feet. And I laughed through the process. And I said, you know what? I looked death in the face. I looked at the devil all the time. He come in. What do you want? And the fucker laughs. He ain't shit. I'm telling you, fear only God, and you'll understand. Look, he came in here to fuck with him. So I see you guys in the future. It says changes occurring after a period of difficulties. The beginning of a time of relief. And he's like, fuck. You used to help the shit out of this person, man or woman. And they're like, but we got this. No, you don't understand. But I thought you took everything from him or her. Yes, but I can't maintain it. And yes, karma's coming for that ass. And for some of you guys, they might be like, es que ya no se me para. And you're probably laughing like, yeah, that's what you get. Or asshole, whoever it may be. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I got for you, Aries. I don't know who needed to hear it, but yes, if you're dealing with a daughter or a son, just trust that God has got them. They're not yours. Leave them to God. You're going to be on this path. And a lot of your family members, people, they're going to be jealous. Just trust. Surrender, my friend. Infinite Tarot 888. Hit the like button, share, subscribe, and comment if this is you. If this is your energy. Claim it with confidence, cabrona, cabron. And put, yes, I'm a freaking superstar. Soy chingón, soy chingona. Don't put maybe. Say, yes, I am. Affirm it with authority. Infinite Tarot 888.